Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Letters to the Soul podcast. Today's topic is Stop Comparing Your Life to Others. If you have been comparing your life to others lately, I want you to pause for a moment and listen to this. Comparison has a quiet way of stealing your peace. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It tells you that you should be further ahead by now, that others are doing better, that you are somehow behind. And the more you look around, the more you start doubting yourself. You scroll through people's lives, their achievements, their milestones, their happiness, and slowly, without really realizing it, you begin measuring your worth against moments you don't fully understand. Because what you see is never the full story. You see highlights, not struggles, outcomes, not effort, smiles, not sacrifices. Yet your mind compares your behind the scenes to someone else's carefully chosen moments. And that's not a fair comparison. Every person you compare yourself to started from a different place with different circumstances, different opportunities, different timing. Your path was never meant to look like theirs. Comparison makes you forget how far you have come. It makes you overlook the strength it took to get here. It makes you discount the quiet progress you have been making every day. And over time, it creates pressure to rush, to prove, to keep up. But life is not a race, and growth is not a competition. You're not behind because someone else is ahead. You're not failing because someone else succeeded sooner. And you're not lesser because your journey is unfolding differently. Some people grow quickly, some people grow quietly, some people take detours that teach them things others never learn. None of those paths are wrong. If you're constantly comparing, it may not be because you lack ambition, but because you care deeply about life. And that's not something to be ashamed of. But caring deeply doesn't mean you have to suffer constantly. Your progress deserves respect. Even if it doesn't look impressive to others, you're allowed to move at your own pace. You're allowed to want more without hating where you are. You're allowed to celebrate others without shrinking yourself. Comparison drains your energy because it focuses your attention outward on lives you're not living. Peace comes when you bring your focus back inward to your own values, your growth, your healing. If social media makes comparison louder, give yourself permission to step back. You don't need to consume everything. You don't need to witness every success story. You don't need constant reminders of where you should be. You need space to hear your voice because your life is not late, it's not slow, it's not wrong. It's unfolding in its own time. And one day, when you look back, you won't measure your life by how quickly you kept up. You'll measure it by how honestly you lived, how gently you treated others, how true you stayed to who you are. So, if comparison has been heavy lately, let this be a reminder. You don't need to compare to be worthy. You don't need to race to be successful. And you don't need to look like anyone else to be enough. Your journey is yours, and that is more than enough. Thank you for listening, and I hope it helped. Please leave a comment in the comment section and subscribe the channel. Thank you.